Hey there! You're probably wondering why I'm climbing around under the bridge with a lid on my head. That's because today's episode of Ninchronicles is about manhole.
Alright, coming through, Twitch streamer,
God,
critically
please not
acclaimed,
this guy.
tabletop content, man. I need
Yeah,
to make
hold
sure
on.
that I get to where I'm
Yeah,
going safely.
I'll be right there.
There better be some kind of manhole guy to
Okay,
make sure that I
yeah,
can make it
yeah, okay.
across. I rolled a natural 16 on athletics, so I have to make it across. I love that I'm being carried along this bridge. Oh,
Hey!
oh,
Hey!
oh, I didn't tell you. Today's little Twitch challenge. I'm going to act a little
wish you
goofy
wouldn't do
today.
that.
I'm going to be over here. Oh,
You're giving me a lot
now
of
I'm over
trouble.
here.
Get
Oh,
back
okay.
here.
All right, keep up.
Come
You got
on.
to keep up, manhole guy, man.
Great. Look what happened.
You can't drop me. You can't drop. My subscribers will be after you. They'll be in the comments. Look, check the comments.
Will you be quiet already? Manhole is a game released in 1981 as the first Game & Watch under the Gold series. In Manhole, a city has a horrendous infrastructure problem on 2 bridges, on account of 4 different openings not being able to fit a manhole cover perfectly inside them. The obvious solution is to have someone hold the lid up from below while the pedestrians walk across them. Unfortunately, due to budget reasons, the city can only afford 1 lid and 1 person to do the job. You're stuck frantically going between all 4 problem spots so that citizens can safely walk across the street. If you're too slow, they'll fall into the water below and register a complaint that the manhole guy can't even do his job. Get 3 of those and you can kiss your career as a manhole guy goodbye. Though if you manage to hit certain milestones while on the job, the city will conveniently forget your mistakes. Wink wink. You probably have a couple questions. Why don't they just close the street for repairs if it's so dangerous? Well, because that would inconvenience people, you silly Billy. Why don't they just go around the obvious openings, or simply wait for you to show up instead of walking directly into danger? You know the rules. When you walk through town, you can't stop for anything, or else you're a coward. Being a Gold Series game didn't just switch the casing color. This is where Game & Watch titles started getting the alarm setting. Why have one of those annoying clocks when your Nintendo product can simply do it for you? Manhole was also re-released as a new widescreen game a few years later. The graphics got a little updated while also adding some other newness to it. In the original game, if someone fell down, the action didn't stop. You had to be ready for traffic to continue after you got your penalty. In this version, when the same thing happens, out of respect for the fallen, everyone will vacate the area, and you'll have a chance to get your bearings. You only have 1 milestone to absolve your mistakes this time, but there's a bonus in it for you. If you make it to 300 points with no mistakes, your reward is that your score gets doubled. Well, at least until you inevitably slip up and ruin the moment. Manhole frequently came back to be celebrated by the Game & Watch Gallery games, and the Pure Classic Experience came back for DSiWare. Notably, this was the only Game & Watch title that would be available on e-reader cards, offering a preview of those LCD classics stored in barcodes. Tragically, it just didn't pan out for the Game & Watch series. Despite the absurdity of the circumstances, Manhole is another glimpse into the past of the simplicity of games back in the early 80s. If you want to have a fun time, then you should play with Mr. Game & Watch's Manhole. Wait, that's terrible. I quit!